Okay, YouTube, I am at the Los Puentes. It's not too far from my house. As you see, it's a Mexican grocery store. So I'm going in here to get the marinated pork for the Cueritos. Okay, I've just ordered the pork meat for my Cueritos. I have the gentleman in the back here who is still on the phone, but that's okay. I don't care. He is really good. I love this place. The prices are great. So yeah, that's what's the main thing that you will need for the Cueritos. Like I said earlier, you can use the pork of the one that's not cut, but you see, it's original cut. So you will need to cut them in pieces or slices like these. I prefer these because it's less work. Gracias. Okie dokie, and here we are with the carne, the Mexican carne, and ¿cómo dice? Chicharrón. ¿Y qué es?
Barbacoa.
Barbacoa de res, de pork.
De borrego.
Borrego. Y
de res.
De res. Okie dokie.
A ver, déjame limpio aquí.
Ay, por favor. Okay, muchas gracias. Okay, YouTube, and here is the carne that I have for the Cueritos. So I will show you later at my house how to make the Cueritos. Hey YouTube, I've made it back home, so I have everything here that we will need to make the Cueritos. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I didn't say gorditos or gorritas. I don't know, but I call them Cueritos. That's the best my Spanish pronunciation. I was introduced by this dish, of course, by my husband Jose and my sister-in-law Claudia. She made this a few years ago, and I absolutely fell in love with this. I understand that in Mexico, some parts, I'm not sure all of the parts of Mexico, use this or have this or sell this at carnivals, state fairs, and things like that. But I just fell in love with it, and so did my kids, and hopefully you will too. So here are the ingredients that you will need. I've taken a half a head of cabbage, and I pretty much shredded it up into very thin pieces. I have salsa that will go on the top after we get everything together. I have the gorditas that I went to the Mexican store and bought. It's pretty much, like I said earlier, it's pretty much pork rind and marinated vinegar, or, you know, fat back and vinegar, whatever you want to call it. We have the gordita shells. I think they call the chicharrón, but I call them gordita shells. My Spanish is not that great, so please forgive me. So we have cilantro or coriander, that some people like to call it, tomato, lime juice, and sour cream. So, as you hear, my oil in the back is ready to go, but I'm going to let it warm up a little bit more, because when you put this in the oil, you must have the oil hot, so they can poof up really quickly, because if you have it just hot and put it in there, it won't cook correctly. So let's get started. Okay, and I'm back. I just wanted to give you a quick peek of what I've done with the ingredients so far. I've added the cilantro, as you can see, and the tomatoes, and I did add the lime juice. The other things will go on later, as you will see in this video. Okay, so we are now going to drop it in the oil, and I will show you that process. And I'm dropping another one, just to give you an idea of how they will look. Beautiful. Woo! So I'm going to finish this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, and here I've plated it. I have my cabbage mixture with the pork mixture on top, and I'm going to add the sour cream and the salsa before I sit and eat, and just a little bit of salt to give it a little flavor, or you could add the salt in before, but everybody's salt intake is different, so I won't be adding salt to the actual cabbage mixture, but onto my plate like I have here. But I do want to remind you, eat this pretty quickly, because the shell will become mushy because of the tomatoes and lime juice and all that good stuff. So I hope you like it. Have a great day.